Hello everyone. So the item that I'm going to show you today is my Chanel East-West flap in caviar leather with the gold hardware. The East-West flap is a discontinued model from Chanel, and obviously it's called East-West because it goes in a horizontal direction and it's longer than it is taller. It was discontinued, gosh, I don't even know how many years ago, but it's been quite a while now. And so you can only get these pre-loved. They come in a lot of different variations on the pre-loved market. You sometimes see, well, you will see different colors in caviar. You'll see lambskin, different hardware, silver and gold. They come in tweed variations, and then also what they call the chocolate bar stitch, which is like the quilting with the little squares all over it. So there's quite a lot of these on the pre-loved market. And if you shop for pre-loved bags, it might be one that you come across and wonder, would it work for me, or is this a decent bag? Because the price point on this does tend to run pretty low. On the lower end, you can get them from like $700 to $1,000 in kind of fair to good condition. And then they can go up as high as like $1,400 or $1,500 for the black caviar versions if they're in good shape. So they run from about $700 upwards, but they're a really great deal, and I'm going to show you a feature of this bag that makes it absolutely phenomenal. And I think a lot of people that own the bag don't even realize that they have this ability with the bag. So I'll show you that. Well, I'll show it to you pretty much right away because I know a lot of people don't watch the video to the very end. I did insert some mod shots at the beginning of different ways to hold the bag. For reference, I am about 5'10" and just very tall and thin. So this is the bag itself. Here you have the front. It has a shoulder strap, a single chain shoulder strap with 2 grommets. They also came in a 4 grommet version, so two holes at the top, so you could have 2 chains for shoulder wear. This is the 2 grommet version. So there you have the side, opposite side, underneath, and the back. I keep a felt item back there, and then the back pocket. And I'll do some measurements for you. There are really I found I think one video about this bag, which is interesting because there's so many on the pre-loved market and it's such a great bag. It's a 10 across. About a 5 going height-wise. The width, 2 1/4. The chain length, the chain drop, about 11 1/2. If you're familiar with the Louis Vuitton Eva, I don't have one, but the Eva clutch, even though this looks gigantic in comparison, it's not. The Eva clutch is actually, I believe, the same width and the same height. I have another one, not Chanel, but I have another East-West type bag. Once again, it's called East-West when the bag is more lengthwise longer than it is height-wise. And if you are a tall woman, tall girl, these look amazing on your body. So if you've never tried an East-West and you're taller, I highly recommend trying this type of shape for your body. It also looks really good on petite, thin girls. So it's made for a thinner body frame. Well, it's not made for a thinner body frame, but it really accentuates a thinner body frame. So definitely try an East-West bag if you fall into that category. Let me show you the inside of the bag and the amazing thing you can do with the chain. So this is how I've been carrying it. You've just got a basic interior with 2 back pockets and like your little lipstick pocket there. Very similar to the classic flap, and it's considered a classic piece. It's not part of the classic line, but it's definitely got all the elements that a classic flap does. And so I was carrying my key clay with odds and ends in it, not my wallet, and then my actual wallet, and my makeup case, which fits some powder and lipstick and brushes, and then at the bottom of the bag some dental type stuff and mints. So let me show you the amazing part of this bag that makes it so phenomenal. So right here, this is the chain, right? So you've got the 2 grommets and you can shoulder carry the bag, as I demonstrated in the photos. Then you have on one end this little piece right here And what you can do is open it like that. That centerpiece just flips right up. Doesn't look like it, but it's super easy. I can't do it now, but there, it flips down and then flips right up. So you can completely take the chain off and run it through. If you wanted to use it as a clutch with no chain showing, just the grommets on the top, you can shorten it and make it like a handle carry for yourself, like this. So what you would do is run it through, leave a portion of the chain there, and latch just a little bit right there. And then you've got a smaller handle carry bag. The other thing that you can do if you want to wear it crossbody, you'd have to go onto eBay or some other website that sells the chains, and this is not a chain that matches, but what you would do is take the end of the Chanel chain and the end of a matching chain. Once again, this is not a matching chain, I'm just showing you. And you can run this through, latch it there. This is not the correct length nor the correct chain, but I'm just showing you that you could make it a complete crossbody bag. You'd have to get the right length, of course, but it's completely, you can make it a crossbody bag, whatever length you want. So this actually has an immense amount of versatility. It's not just a small shoulder bag. You have many ways to wear it because of this little latch right here. So this little latch right here allows you to just work with the chain in multiple ways, which I think is an amazing feature of this bag. And it's something that a lot of people who actually own the bag don't even know, because when you first see this, it doesn't look like something that you should be playing with. And I'm not even sure where I discovered that you can unlatch it, but it easily comes up. You just have to make sure, if you're looking at this bag, that the model you're looking at has that feature. If it has the 4 grommets, it does not. The 4 grommet one has double chains, so it did not come with that added little clasp. And some of the, I think all of the ones that are done in chocolate bar stitch have it, but you just want to verify that before you purchase the bag if that's a feature that you like. And for me, it's awesome because you have so many different ways you can wear the bag, and when you're looking at it, obviously doesn't look crossbody, but it can completely be made crossbody. So lots of versatility with this little guy. If you have any questions, let me know. I bought it pre-loved, and the reason that I'm keeping some felt in the back is because when I purchased it, there was like some glue residue. I don't know if you can see it. You can see those white spots down in there. And so to keep the bag from sticking to itself until I can figure out how to get rid of the glue residue, I just kind of keep it like this. So East-West Flap by Chanel. Maybe it's helpful, maybe it's not, but I have this clutch with chain version of a bag that I've done. I think I did a video on it. If you think that a comparison between these two might be helpful, leave me an email or like a thumbs up or something so I know that you'd be interested in seeing it. These are two bags that often come up on the pre-loved market, and it might be helpful if you're considering something that's not a classic flap but still a classic piece, to see how they compare to one another. The clutch with chain, the CWC, is still produced, just not in every season and large quantity, but it is still being made. I can show you just a few items that go inside the bag. You know, everybody carries different things, so it's really difficult to get, I think, a good idea. But you know, obviously smaller wallets are made for this bag. You know, your smaller wallets will fit easily inside. It happens to be a Louis Vuitton one. Here's a key clay, and you could see that I had it standing up when I first started the video, and you can leave it standing up and the bag will still close. You can also lay it down, obviously, and get yourself a little more room. Let me see if I can reach for my phone real quick. I have a almost 7-inch phone with a really thick case, and the phone goes in the back. So if you have, mine's not an iPhone, if you have a thinner iPhone, it'll easily go in the back. Just my tip for those of you who care, back pockets on bags are really interesting because, you know, obviously they're included as a feature of the bag, but when you actually make use of back pockets, you lose a lot of your interior space. So I tend to not use the back pocket because as soon as you put something in there, the interior becomes less usable. So just for my preferences, you get a lot more usable space in any bag when you don't make use of back pockets. So I try never to use back pockets. So here you have the key clay and a wallet. Here's just an oversized pair of sunglasses, not in a case, but you can see that they will fit along the top. You might struggle a little, but the bag will close. So anything smaller than that, any pair smaller than that would go in. Those are oversized, large round ones. If you have a gigantic type wallet, let's see, I've never tried this, but just for sizing, you can see that it's a spacious compartment. You might not be able to close easily. Let's see. No, still closes. So you can get a gigantic wallet in there. So obviously a longer, it's a 10-inch length, the bag, so anything shorter than that will fit. And then I was using a makeup case, so that's how I packed it. A makeup case, my wallet, my key clay was standing up, and then when I needed to, my phone was in the back. And that's about what you can fit in there. It will close comfortably. However, this isn't a bag that, you know, is going to be great for those days when you know you're going to be picking up extra stuff, because there is no place to put that extra stuff. So it's a going out bag, an evening bag, or an everyday bag when you don't need to worry about extra stuff going inside. This did close because that's how I've been wearing it. There you go. And it's not particularly heavy. It's still lightweight, and the chain itself is lightweight. So if you're, you know, considering a classic flap and you don't have $4,000 and upwards to spend on one, this is a great alternative. Check it out. I think it's a great bag. It has more versatility in the chain wear and perfect for someone who wants something Chanel and classic looking without the price tag. These are just great bags. I love finding stuff like this because it's more unique to me than having the classic flap, and just suits my lifestyle better. The classic flap is just not my type of bag. It's too fussy with that double flap. I just like having a single flap to look at my stuff and get in quickly. If you have any questions about this bag, do let me know. And like I said, if you would like to see a comparison of this bag to any of my others, I do own a mini, and I would say that this is equivalent to a mini on the interior. It might hold a little bit more, but if you're looking at a mini even, this would be equivalent, I would say, to either the rectangle and the square, because they kind of both hold the same amount. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. Once again, it's the East-West flap in caviar leather with the gold hardware by Chanel. If you have any questions, please email. Have a good day, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.